What's up everyone? Welcome to another Joel Arsenault YouTube video. In this one I'm going to show you guys some more footage from Twin Valley. We're going to talk a little bit about my knee situation, and yeah, you guys are going to get to see some drone footage of me driving around and all sorts of fun stuff. So let's get inside the garage and we can talk more there. I thought I would shoot that intro to show you guys that we got a bunch more snow here. It is Wednesday, November 2nd. Wednesday, November 2nd, meaning that I went and saw the orthopedic surgeon today. And wonderful news, as you guys saw, I am actually walking on my leg. I'm going to point the camera a little bit lower so that you guys can actually see that now. Obviously it's not perfect, and I'm not going to be doing any jumping jacks anytime soon, but yeah, great news. The orthopedic surgeon had a look at my knee, wiggled it around, had a look at the CT scans, the ultrasound, and the x-rays, and showed me the break, and was somehow baffled, or somewhat baffled, that I didn't break other stuff while breaking the bone in my knee or fracturing the bone in my knee. But the really good news is that the fracture is actually inside of the bone, meaning, as far as I could tell, and I'm obviously not a doctor, but the break doesn't come to the surface of the bone anywhere, so it's broken inside of the bone. I'm allowed to walk on it. They said that, or he said that it was good that I was starting to do range of motion exercises. I can walk on it, not to wear the splint. And yeah, keep going to the sports clinic that I'm going to, so that's great news. But that's not what this video is about. I was going to put this footage on the Lowered Expectations channel, which is my second channel for random nonsense, but I decided to put it on here for a couple of reasons. The video that I posted on Sunday, I didn't tell any of the story really about what's happening with the X2, and even though I could have just said in that video, hey, the X2 still isn't working right. I'm going to show you guys here what it's doing. There's some nice footage. There's a little bit of drone footage in here. If you don't like music and videos, you're probably not going to like this video. It's going to be a long one. And so, yeah, I did some kind of slow motion shots and scenic stuff, basically. So I'm not going to be out riding probably again this year, despite the good news for my knee. So I figure this is probably going to be my last riding video of the year. And so yeah, I may as well share it on this channel, and hopefully some of you enjoy it. Anyway, this video is going to be long, at least 30 minutes, so let's get into it. What's up everyone? Welcome to another Joel Arsenault YouTube video. I am at Twin Valley, just waiting for Dustin to arrive. He's bringing his 550. I have the X2 on the back of my truck here, and I've done some work to it. I've played around with the electronics. I will probably have put that in an update video before you guys see this, but yeah, I couldn't actually find anything wrong with the electronics, so what I've done is put the CDI box off of the C-Rat, and I put my original stator back on. So if it does the thing that the C-Rat was doing, which is just shuts off like you're hitting the kill button, I will know that the CDI box or something in the E-box for the C-Rat was bad. So either the pretty much has to be the CDI box. But anyway, if it just shuts off like you're hitting the kill button, then I will know that it was the CDI box for the C-Rat. And if it works properly in that regard, then I'll know that it was the stator from the C-Rat that was causing the issue, or some of the wiring on the C-Rat itself. And if mine runs on all 3 cylinders and works well, then I will know that it was my CDI box that was causing it to act up. But if it continues to run on just 1 cylinder, or if it works for a while and then drops cylinders, that will be an indication that it is my stator that is causing the problem, because I'm not using the same CDI box. So it would be really nice if everything just worked, but I suspect that it's not going to. The water's getting chilly. You don't want to be here without a wetsuit. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So far, so good.
It has the C-Rat CDI box in it.
Yeah.
It hasn't done what the
C-Rat was doing
did yet. So.
Yet.
I think I have 2 extra CDIs and a stator, or maybe 2 stators. Extra CD, yeah, 2 CDIs and 1 stator. So I can swap some stuff out. If it's a stator, it's kind of a pain in the ass because it's not just plug in.
Right.
I've got to solder it, so I brought all my.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unless it works like complete ass, I'm just gonna kind of cruise around and won't get a whole lot more rides left this season. So,
Nope, not at all.
especially not like this. it seems to be running pretty good. It does have a little bit of a hesitation sometimes, but a whole lot better than it was before. So I'm guessing probably, I guess we haven't been out that long, but kind of seems like it could be the CDI, and I was looking at it before I came out today, and I can actually see, I don't know if you remember, but there is 3D printed brackets that were holding the electronics on, and the brackets broke, and the CDI was actually impacting on the, I don't know if it was the exhaust or the top of the engine or something. Oh my god. the sounds that come out of that thing. I hear you going to the corner, and then it's like, wham! And then like,
Man, it's insane. I got it. You
yeah.
gotta pull yourself out of the water.
I don't.
It died just there.
Is that what happened?
Launch.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was something with the bounce, and I hit the water and shut off. Hit start and it fires right up again.
Yeah.
I've never felt acceleration like this. Like it's insane how much traction it has.
Yeah.
Like it's like that thing, you hit it and it's like roar, and it just slowly.
Yeah, it's like I say, kind of like rubber bandy, like.
Yeah, this thing is just like boom. Hits, man.
Oh, I've smashed my legs off these side things so many times. She shut off again. Kind of drops down to, well, I don't know. I'm wondering maybe if I run out of fuel, but I don't think we're out there that long.
I have no idea how much gas I've got. That's 3/4 of the tank.
I might be out. Yeah. I think I ran out of fuel. I guess when you're having that much fun, you don't realize how long you've been out in the water. But yeah, it has shut off a couple of times, but not nearly as bad as it does on the Sea Rat, so I'm kind of confused. Normally I'm very paranoid about fuel, and I check it lots, but I was just having a lot of fun, and I completely overlooked the fact that this thing eats up fuel like crazy. So fortunately I'm not here alone. Dustin's gone to get some fuel, which is awesome. He's gonna have to drive back here on a 550 carrying a 10-liter jerry can. I know it's not the most difficult task in the world, but it's going to be a challenge.
Oop, did I pull on it? Sweet! I'll get my drone up in the air and
Get some food.
get you some footage of
Cool.
you bombing around.
it's not 100%. It's died a couple times, and it's like, I don't know, it seems almost like a couple of times that it's died.
Yeah.
It does it right when I impact the water. It's almost like,
That's what I noticed.
yeah.
Yeah. It died just there.
Is that what happened?
First launch?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was something with the bounce, and I hit the water and shut off.
I'm so used to being able to figure things out. That's what I do for a living, is like I listen to stuff and I diagnose stuff all the time. On a lawnmower, if you let go of the safety, like if you let go of the safety handle, and the engine starts spinning down, and then you pull the handle again, it'll fire back up.
Yeah.
But these won't do that, specifically because if you hit the kill button, they want it to kill the engine, so that two things: one,
You don't have to hold it.
you don't have to hold it to save your life, and two, if it gets almost shut off and then it turns back on, it could backfire and like blow all the crank seals out or whatever, right? Because it's turning over, pumping gas and whatever. It could blow your exhaust system all to pieces. So when you hit that button, they want it to stop until it's dead stop. And on the 650, probably on that as well, on the 650, they actually had what they call a kill switch relay. And what it did was actually, when you hit the kill button, it would send the power from the ignition to the kill button relay, and it would keep holding the button for you.
Because you just tap this thing and
it's off. But then on newer ones, they just put it inside the CDI, so it's not a separate piece. But anyway, all of that to say that that's how this acts. It's not like it backfires or misses or whatever. It's going, boom.
And this is the CDI out of the C-Rat.
Yeah. Like, why would it do it when you land off it, other than moving wires? But like, what wires? Like, it'd have to be kill switch wires, but we tried it with the kill switch wires unhooked. So it's like, I have a Zealtronic CDI for it. That's fully programmable. That I had planned on putting on this for over a year now. But the idea was get this working pretty good, and then put that on. But like, every time I think this is working close to pretty good, then it starts like 2 cylinders or 1 cylinder just shutting off, and then I spend a huge amount of time trying to figure that part of it out.
Right through the corner of my eye.
I just like hanging off the side of it as hard as I could and just flooring it.
Yeah. Yours actually has the jam to pull yourself out of that. I don't. You hear that echo?
No.
From your machine. You should fire it up and shut it off again. That's the coolest sound ever, man.
Trying to figure out now what I bounced and then I went under. Did you see where I went under?
No, it was around here somewhere, but it's not even cloudy, so.
Oh, I think, was it that? No, because there's no marks on it. No knee marks.
There's some clear ground here. You sure you're gonna make it, dude?
I think I got pretty lucky with the way it hit, because if I would have hit right on the kneecap, it would have been bad. Oh. Oh God, it felt like a big round rock.
I don't know if you would have gone this deep, hey? You think? Maybe. I mean, you were fucking flying. Oh.
That's it.
You think?
I think so.
It was around here that you went in.
It was a big, yeah.
Jesus, man.
Let's see. Oh my. I know it probably doesn't look like it, but I have a pretty high pain threshold.
I believe you, man.
Okay. Yeah. You want to cruise up around the island? Or?
No.
My knee is what it is now, so.
Yeah, but we don't need to make it worse, man. It's totally up to you. If you want to go for a cruise, we can go for a cruise.
Yeah, I may as well, because, yeah, get some nice cinematic footage.
Yeah, sure.
If I can't do it because of my knee, then I'll just...
Yeah, let me flip this around.
It's actually starting to get better already, not having the weight on it.
How you feeling?
Worse now that I stopped. I just think I can get. This is a pretty cool spot to get like a shot of you. Oh my God.
Oh, dude.
It's like whatever I did when it gets, if I pull on it at all,
Yeah.
like the weight lifting, it wants to be neutral. It doesn't want weight on it, but it definitely doesn't want to be pulled on. It'll be fine, but it's just it's a pretty neat little spot.
This is super cool, man. This lake is way cooler than my lake.
Yeah. Little things all over me.
I don't know where they come from.
Yeah, it's such a cool spot. I generally, like, this year it seems to be actually better than Pine Coulee, but
Yeah.
normally though there's so much stuff in the water that you can't.
Here.
Yeah, your pump gets plugged like every.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's normally why I go to Pine Coulee all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I just don't trust this thing enough to like go across the lake and go bombing around for
Yeah.
But today it's been awesome.
It's working great.
Yeah.
Your camera's functioning, pointing.
I think half the way across here I was pointing out sideways. I don't know if it shut itself off or what the heck it was doing. So now I got it pointing forward. So I don't know what kind of footage it's getting, but and I've been trying to like keep my eyes on you while I'm riding, and there's like one spot over there I was following you. I'm like, oh good, I hit a little bit of your weight. I just went right sideways. I'm like, no, I'm going down.
I don't understand how they made these and then it became such a popular thing, because like I'm not trying to offend or anything.
No,
like,
no,
it's like it's all, for the average person, I would think that struggling that hard, it wasn't enjoyable, but I guess there's enough of a niche group, like stand-ups in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like people want to go and splash around in the water,
Yeah.
but they want a boat
Yeah.
that they can sit on because it's cooler and
Just riding it across the lake
is a challenge.
is a challenge.
Yeah,
It's an
yeah.
adventure, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fall any second, and if I
Yeah.
don't, it's a win.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I ride unicycle a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like just riding it is
Yeah.
like
You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything
Yeah.
special. Just
yeah.
get from point A to point B. It's like, I accomplished something today.
Exactly. I keep carving back and forth, and I'm thinking if I go into the water and try to catch myself with this lag,
It's gonna really hurt.
any kind of side twisting on it or anything is
Yeah, that's how mine felt.
excruciating.
Yeah, it was bad.
I guess we should probably head back.
Yeah.
Don't worry about trying to film me. Just enjoy your.
Is it still recording? Can you see? I haven't touched it, but I don't know if it's front or back.
Yeah, it's still going.
Angle's okay?
So there.
They have gone through the water a few times.
Yeah, it dropped a little bit, but there we go. Oh my god.
Okay.
It was quite the chore getting changed. I still have to get the shoe on, so I'm not done yet. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This sucks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the shoe on. Okay.
Oh, and it's your driving foot too. Do you want some?
You got some?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Smash some in me. Megan, every time I get hurt, Megan has to remind me. She's like,
The wife always.
"What is this?"
It's they're extra strength adults. The 400 mils.
No thanks. Oh, I locked myself out.
Cool, man.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was a riot. That was super fun.
It's, yeah, and surprisingly good weather. Especially now with this, I don't know that we'll be able to do it again, but
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah.
That might be a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Before you're moving again.
Man. Yeah.
Good luck, man.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
All right, folks. I am in a lot of pain. Dustin, extra strength Advil. Yeehaw! I know it doesn't make any sense to come on camera and say, hey, I have a really high pain threshold and this hurts a lot. But I have a pretty high pain threshold and this hurts a lot. I seriously don't know if I'm even going to be able to drive home all the way. It's making it really hard to concentrate. My truck on the way here, for some reason, my truck is starting to shake. It has an unbalanced wheel or something, and that shaking is translating into my leg bouncing around. And it's very much not good. It is really, really not good. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I kind of feel like I should shoot an outro, but at the same time I just... oh my goodness. So much pain. Okay, don't focus on it. I've been listening to a podcast. I've been listening to YouTube videos while I drive to try to distract me from the pain. But yeah, I thought I would stop and update you guys. So I'm going to do that again because just thinking about the pain is not making it better. I had considered not sharing that footage because I find it a little bit cringy and embarrassing. The stuff after I hurt myself. Not the stuff where I went riding on the jet ski after hurting myself, although that was a little bit foolish and I shouldn't have done it. The stuff where I'm sitting in the truck and I can hardly form a sentence because I'm in agony. But hopefully someone found that a little bit amusing or entertaining. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. The X2 still isn't working properly. I believe that it is the CDI on both the C-Rat and the X2 that are causing the problem because I swapped them back and forth and they're still doing the same thing. Or anyway, we won't get too deep into that, but basically when I swapped the CDI, it stopped doing the dropping cylinders thing and started doing the shutty-offy thing. So replace the problem from one with the problem from the other. My cat's trying to get it. Trying to get in the door. Hi, buddy. Why didn't you just meow? Eh? So this winter I will be replacing the CDI box on the X2 with the Zealtronic CDI and getting that up and running. I also plan on doing some porting work and some other modifications to that, as well as doing some work to the hull as far as the cosmetics and that sort of stuff. So lots of work to do to the X2 upcoming. I also have a bunch of other projects like the crash engine. I'm going to be starting to rebuild the crank on that fairly soon. I got some pieces in the mail. I think it was seals and gaskets or O-rings for the head. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff to come. I don't want to give you guys a false reading on my knee. I don't know what else to say about that, but my knee still is going to take a whole lot of work. I'm seeing the doctor again in 2 months, and yeah, I'm definitely very hopeful, and I'm able to walk on it, so that is a huge thing, but it's still not 100%. It still is in a lot of pain, and I don't have full motion. I have to be very, very careful when I walk, so there is that. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, there is a link in the description below. Again, I have a link to my second channel, which is Lowered Expectations. If you want to support me, I have a link to my second channel, which is Lowered Expectations. If you guys want to check that out, feel free to do so. That's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hey, buddy. Hi. You want down? What do you want?